Hello, hello, hello. Once again, it is Thursday night and we have Crazy Carla's Concoction. How are you doing, Miss Carla?
Hey y'all, I apologize. Listen, I did something to my phone. I don't know what I did. So my head little tonight.
It's all good. You know how we do. We work with what we got. Whew. How was your Thursday?
And it was straight up. Can I say this word? Is niggery a word? It was niggery all day.
It will be that tonight for sure. We'll take that.
This has been a niggery day and a niggery, and we made it.
Exactly. We made it.
Yes.
So come on Friday. We ready. But before Friday gets here, we got your show. And who is your guest tonight?
Well, y'all, wait a minute.
Had to take a little drink. Okay.
Tonight's guest is comedian.
All right.
That's who we got. And if y'all don't know who he is, you wait about the time he gets it. Hey, Savannah! Oh, it's his name this time instead of Facebook views.
Welcome, Miss Javetta.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. So before we get this party started, Blast is so proud to announce that we actually have a corporate sponsor, which is Melon, which is the same podcast platform that we use. So here's our little thanks to them. Are you tired with your boring podcast with no kind of flavor? You need some Melon in your life. Melon is a web-based recording streaming studio that enables creators like you to record content and go live with ease. Professional quality to invite your friends to your show. Now you can get with that, or you can get with this. Melon. No downloads required, tons of customizations. Record from desktop, laptop, and mobile. Join the revolution. Join Melon. melonapp.com. And that's for the wonderful people at Melon. It is such an honor to work with them.
Oh, thank you, Melon. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Javetta. You heard that. Corporate sponsors. You gotta be professional with it. So we're gonna go ahead and get your announcements out of the way. So we will start with the Sweetest Lime in LLC.
Sweetest Lime LLC. We had her on here last week, and it was so good, y'all. It was so good for us. We came there last week. I need to take a time, but Mrs. Sweetest Lime LLC, Mr. herself. She is the sweetest. Let me see, keep my hair looking like how I be looking. Healthy, ruling, and she does it for so many others. So let her do it for you as well. You know, she's on Facebook. Well, correction, she's on Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram on the sweet_lime LLC for right now, but it's gonna, you still pull up the Sweetest Lime LLC. There's her phone number there, 336-734-3307. She keep a girl looking fly. Y'all saw my birthday look. Y'all see my birthday look. She can be pippy. Okay, all right.
All right. And the Sweet Truth Bakery.
Sweet Truth Bakery Catering. She came through for the came through. Also, listen, if you want something good and sweet to eat, I promise you can't go wrong with the Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering. Like, this woman has won awards for her baking, her banana pudding cake, her whipped cakes, her cobblers, her cookies. Oh, man, I mean, the list goes on and on because her food is amazing. Get into it. Now, she's on Instagram at the_sweet_truth1. She's also on Facebook at The Sweet Truth. There's her phone number there. Child, I ain't got my spectacles on. I got to get up close. 336-986-9040. Or you can just email her at sweettruth2@gmail.com. Get you something sweet to eat. Thanks, Red.
Yes, indeed. Everybody's coming in. What's going on, D-Ray? Good to see you.
Everybody. Everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Let me be quiet before I get in trouble. I'm just making a song.
No problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring your guests in and let you two just chop it up. There you go.
Got my concoction ready.
All right, y'all make sure y'all don't burn the house down while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
Okay, listen. Why they get us out here together, Jason? Is you ready?
They have no idea what they done, okay?
Oh,
But
oh,
what's up, baby? How you feel? How you feel?
what's going on, Jason? Listen, y'all, for those of y'all who don't know, this is the honorable Jason Thompson,
I'm here.
extraordinaire. My brother. And look, he just a fool. That's what it is. Y'all, he be down here stand up and set people down here in North Carolina. I've been trying to get him out here for the longest time. But he always at somebody's church. For all the church foolishness he said, he always at somebody's church.
Listen. So what these churches like shit, sis. They ain't shit. That's how we come now. Shit on shit.
Praise the common company. You said you can say we can cuss tonight. You know I got the cuss later on here. I can't be standing here.
Hey, let them pray after we get done, okay? Don't pray right now. Pray when we get done.
Yeah. Okay. Now listen. What you drinking?
This is a Long Island iced tea right here. You know, if you gonna do it, like I got a little sweat beating off my forehead. If you gonna do it, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
And you know I got my little plate up. Really, I ain't gonna tell y'all this year. This is really ginger ale. I ain't drinking no alcohol tonight because I know I can be on here drinking with person. Who knows what the hell I'm like.
What's up, nigga? How you doing?
So that's Miss Nasty if you're nasty, honey. You hear what I'm talking about?
Hey, I know.
Another one of my favorite.
Oh Lord.
Jason.
Y'all, hey, I'm back. The devil tried to block me, but I'm back.
Y'all help us just pray for us. And if you know the word of pray, listen. So for people who don't know, we got Jason Carla on here tonight. Me and Jason go way.
Oh, that time.
Hey, Carla. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, I really didn't use it during the life. I said, really. Remember that? I said, when I first read that,
Dead ass, okay?
You know what? First time I met him, he was walking out fast, and I said, well, who is that nigga? He walking out fast. This is my boyfriend. I said, oh, shit. I said, wait. And this is a long time ago when he got married and everything, y'all. And I said, what in the world?
You know, hey, Carla, first of all, I just want to thank you for having me on the show. You know, I was telling niggas all day, like, listen, I don't care what you got going on. I got to be logged in by 10:40.
So listen, your sister told me she put y'all on, and then I was late because I had to put my eyelashes on. Now listen, I was late putting my eyelashes on. See?
I ain't had to put.
We're going to be on here tonight. We're going to talk about things. We're going to get into it. For those of y'all who don't know, I had to pray about this. I said, now, I don't want these church folk to turn against me, but damn. Okay?
Nah, call me. It got nothing to do with it. It's going to be all about me. They can't stand me. And I strive off it.
Is my sound going in and out now still?
Yeah.
This is a new platform for y'all work with me, okay? How's it now?
Say something again.
Say something again.
I knew you was gonna do. I think you're good now. What you think, better?
Let me take this charger out to your house.
You sound muffled.
Okay. Now let's see if that works. It sounds muffled? That's not good. Oh no, hold on. Now how does that sound?
He said your mic sound like 2 midgets.
No, it's not.
Is the mic on your phone? Do you got it covered up?
No. Now how does that sound?
Yes. Whatever you just did was good.
Now it's working?
Yep.
I'll be damned. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen. I'm learning. Okay. Listen. So every week is something new. Okay, good. Hallelujah. Thank you, God.
Thank you.
Okay, so first things first, Jason. Jason Tuttle.
Uh-huh.
Where you from? Where are you from, bro?
Man, I am from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Bible of me.
What? Now I can hear you.
Seriously?
Now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
You from yeah. You live in Winston, but where you from?
I was born in Winston, so I'm technically from Winston.
Oh, okay.
But I was raised in Midway, North Carolina. So I got both worlds. I'm a country city nigga who also grew up in the church. So I'm all messed up in my mind. I'm all messed up.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Okay, so Jason, tell the people that don't know you, because people that know you know. What do you do for a living? What do you do? Tell us the things that you do.
Oh man, let's see. I'm a DJ, do stand-up comedy. I got 6 photo booths, wash cars, work at the store. I preach bar mitzvahs. I think that's about it right now. Carla, your face is hilarious.
Did you say you preach at bar mitzvahs?
Yeah, I preach bar mitzvahs. I got a tent revival committee. Right now, we're going to start doing tent revivals. I'm lying, y'all. I'm lying. But
shut up. And he play the drum at these people churches that he be talking about all the time. So y'all, listen.
I left that part out. I forgot all about that. He said he done got ran out of Midway. It's possible. It's possible. Cause my family.
I know some folks were down there, and I don't remain silent.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy, man. I'm pretty busy. I just keep myself busy. I got 4 kids. You know, I got their child support. I gotta work. I need a job for every child and 2 for myself.
How many children you got, Jay?
4 and no more.
Now, what's your children's ages?
Whew. 6, 7, 10, and 16. That's where all my gray hair come from. Look at.
You just be doing a lot, you know, a lot.
I was a little reckless, but I ain't reckless no more. I'm 40, so I can't do that shit no more.
Listen, I'm 49 now. You hear me? If the Lord was to drop something down on this room right now, baby, y'all, that'd be the craziest comedy show you ever done seen, bitch. Cause I be up there. I cry the whole time.
I will hold your hand and cry with you, okay?
I be like, Lord, please don't reactivate this uterus. Let us just keep going in the direction she going here. Cause the middle problems, but damn it.
Listen,
people be getting caught out there. I be like, Lord, don't let me get caught out there. Don't let me get caught out there, Father God. I wouldn't know what to do. I promise you. Because thinking is enough.
We can't be getting caught no more. We can't get caught.
It's too much.
I can't. My hair already done fell out. My beard is gray. What else? I ain't got shit else to lose. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else to lose.
Like my big mama say, keep on messing around. You gonna mess around, get one of them old age babies. And you know, that's some old folks say, well, old age baby, that make you just not even want to have one. Just like, you know, when your grandma say, don't mess with no old man, and you get the damn one.
That baby come.
I be scared to mess with old man, because I think I need to wear, but I like them damn words, baby. I like them words.
Hey, but look, the baby come out looking like Morgan Freeman, though. You know?
Somebody looking like business buttons in this bitch. I'm not supposed to do all that. God, please, just over time.
You look like that baby born and he already getting Social Security. What's wrong?
I can't do it. That's what happens when you be out here messing with them damn young boys. Oh, Lord, we ain't even gonna talk about this.
Listen, them little young popping in my inbox. I be like, listen, I will tell your credit. Leave me alone. Don't do it.
Well, you know I'm between Raekwon and Will. I tell y'all this all the time. You know, I mess with the old niggas and I mess with the little younger niggas too. You know, I love them. I like men. I like y'all. Y'all fun to play with, except for when y'all ain't. That's why I stay by myself. I like living alone.
No.
But I like to have company sometimes, you know. And sometimes I like a little young one. Sometimes I like a little...
Just leave them alone, because I might have to lump one up for you. You know, I keep on saying I got about 3 more left in me. Just 3. After that, I'm done.
I be trying. So let's talk about you and your comedy. Your brand of comedy. What? Wait a minute. Troy, what's the picture? What the picture is that Jason gave you? Okay. So this right here is going on. What's the date? I can't read it.
September the 10th.
September the 10th.
And
you know what? I'm gonna miss this one because I'm in my friend Rhonda's wedding the same time. That same evening.
Yeah, well, my brother Big Lowe's already see all Calvin, man. Like a reunion for them. They ain't done this.
I'm so sad.
Yeah, so I'm DJing, but Calvin funny. Calvin gonna text me talking about I need you to say something. And I'm like, DJing. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be fun still. It's gonna be fun. I'm ready for it. Like I'm finna go in here and DJ like at a party, okay?
You know, we used to have so much fun. You know, for people that don't know, years ago, Jason did a DVD that his ass did put out.
Guess what?
But that was some of the best comedy ever.
You know what?
We had so much fun that night.
Listen, it's funny that you say that because I just pulled it up and I'm about to drop it on Tubi.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, because I can't find it. Because I was trying to tell people, I was like, I opened up for this dude and his comedy thing, and it was hilarious. That night, I laughed so hard.
You killed so hard that night, though.
I had about 7 margaritas.
Well, them 7 margaritas got you to where you needed to be, okay?
And listen, that's when I still could wear stiletto heels. Remember I had the heels on? I was them heels on. I said, baby, I thought I was going to tip over in the damn minute for them damn heels. Hold it out.
You were shocked. You shocked there.
And we had a good time. That's the first time we heard that inspiring song that you got. What's that song that you debuted that night?
Oh, man.
Your uncle Henry,
we had
the devil ain't shit. The devil ain't shit. That's a hit.
Listen, get prepared because the DVD is dropping, okay?
Yeah. This man has a whole lot of songs. that he fool called the devil ain't shit. And he said, when I dumb ass at the choir, we just be singing. We just love to sing that foolishness. And I was like, Lord God,
And
this is still around me.
I'm also recording that as a single. I've been quiet, but I've been working at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
That's why your son be getting pushed by your mama. Let me tell y'all something. We went. You need to let some rest through your remix station. He will hook you up. Listen, I'm for real. Y'all, we did a show. Now, this is a clean show. I walk in the show, his son over there. I said, what's wrong? I said, what's wrong with the baby? And his mama was just sitting up there looking out sweet. And then she said, my mama just punched her. I said, what the baby
Listen,
like,
you know, you got little boys, like you got a knock, like, oh no, you got all girls, don't you? Listen, when you got little boys, you gotta knock them out and let you know, and that's coming from the dad. So when it's the grandma, it's like, yo, grandma got like 10 notches higher than the
girls are worse than boys because they got that mouth.
I definitely. You see, I'm cutting my eyes to the left right now. So
you get teenager because you know she run her mouth. Now your baby, she like a little old lady. So honey, you just wait until she starts stressing your wife out when your wife have to took the monkey out of her. Honey, because it's gonna happen. Because if she got anything to her mama in her, anything to you, she gonna try y'all nerve. I promise.
I ain't ready. I am not. Like when I tell you, I can honestly say that I am not ready.
She could be in here screaming and hollering like somebody killing her when she can't get her way. And I know these white people that live around me be thinking I be beating this child. I don't even think so.
Yo.
Who saw a dinosaur?
Yo. Saw a dinosaur? You eat apples? Wait a minute. She said, have you ever thought about venturing to acting? I have. This is my thing. I can't answer questions at the same time, can I?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, listen.
So, Javetta, this is my issue with not issue. My first role my homeboy got me to try to act was a serious role. I failed tremendously. I just never came back to the rehearsal because I knew it was so bad. So I do want to do some type of acting, but it's gonna have to be something in my character. Like I don't want to be no angry. You know what I'm saying when I'm acting. Let me do a devil angry. Inbox me after we devil because I'm ready. What?
Okay.
I just want to know how she dinosaur.
Jason, we missed the dinosaur. So we were talking about these bad children. Okay, so we're gonna move along. You are married.
I am. To be
How
10
long you been
years,
married?
to be 10 March. Yeah.
Hey, sis. So I said, hey. I remember first time I went to your wife, she was looking at me like, I said, girl, what that fool?
I don't know if you hear you not. Carla said, hey, Jaime.
Hey, darling.
Just gangster.
I said, he's supposed to get a chick. And look, there was a green dinosaur.
You take another edible tonight, okay? Don't you take that now. No, you is done with edibles, okay?
Look, pick at her other grandma's house tonight. I might have a little. I'm just kidding. Okay, so anyway.
Leave the trap niggas where they at, okay?
Listen, so I'm trying to slow down. I'm trying to say it for the last half, but okay. First things first. Third things first. Third question. What's your sign, Jason Carla?
Height?
Your sign. Your zodiac sign.
I am a Scorpio.
Well, Lord.
You can't tell. And the thing about it, me and my wife are both Scorpio.
I didn't know she was one too.
November. She's on the opposite. I'm in October and she in November.
If you wonder, you still alive, cause you know them Scorpio women to beat you in your sleep and do crazy stuff to you. I know I got Scorpio friends. I be like, damn, you got to kill that man. I had one old girl who was Scorpio. Her boyfriend went missing for a week. When he came in, that nigga didn't talk to a month. We still don't know what she did to him. What the hell you gonna do?
You just scared me, okay?
I said, okay. Now listen. Oh, fool. Y'all good. You get some of the Scorpio women down walking. And they'll have you in a glass somewhere that be putting your people drink.
Yeah.
And they sneaking. Both of y'all sneaking. How that work? Golly. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Okay, listen. So, because a Scorpio is something sneaky. You hear me? They sneaky. I done been around. My brother is a Scorpio. He's so sweet. You know be wrong.
You know I
Scorpio. But I just be like this. Yeah.
I got the issues. At 42 years old, I know I got them at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm telling you, look, that's another one of my favorites. Look, I got all my people on here, y'all. I hope everybody's watching. Y'all can chime in and comment. You remember that night at your show, Jason, when I was messing with that girl in the front row and she was sitting there? I said, is that your man?
Yes.
And she looked scared. I said, baby, this was winter. We better throw this club up.
Yo, she was terrified, first of all, okay? You had this, and I'm definitely bringing it back. So I'm going to just let you know now, stay tuned, okay? Because you're going to be on.
We going to stay. You're going to get rich after that time. You go ahead, Jack. That's what good. That's when I still have my little 2 liter instead of my 24 ounces of my 2 liter what I got right now.
Hey, I was about a 1 liter. I'm about a 3 liter now, so I get it. You know what I'm saying?
But a Coca-Cola bottle is still a Coca-Cola bottle. Okay, listen. Now, we're going to go to the artist of the week. And then we're going to come back and talk about this church shit you got going on.
I'm ready.
Yo.
Man. There ain't nothing to say, but just go do what I gotta do. All right, y'all. This Blast Artist of the Week is the Divine Favor Project, and this is called Buckrow. And that's Buckrow from the Divine Favor Project. And also, oh, Carla disappeared. Also, if you would like to be, there she is. Yeah, watch out for that button. If you would like to be an artist, or if you are an artist and would like to be a part of Blast, you can go to blastmusic247.com, register as an artist for free, and become a part of the family. That's blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, guys, back to you.
Oh, what happened?
You back?
I heard somebody hollering. Tell us stop beating that child while we on the radio, on the TV.
Carla said, "Stop beating that child while we on this podcast." Carla said, "Stop beating that baby while we on this podcast."
Now listen. Okay, and you know what? I didn't get to hear the song for whatever reason because I don't know now. I don't know the new thing. Maybe I don't have my thing right, but I didn't get to hear the last artist of the week. But I've heard them before, and I really like them. So thank y'all for making your music
Real
and
dope.
being creatives. Okay. Now, Jason.
So let me put my chapstick on for this. You know, I can't be on here with no dry lips. I'm ready.
Jason, I would just like to address. Okay, now I know that it was gonna touch some nerves when you said that the devil ain't shit. Now I knew that because you know whenever you come for the devil, he come for you. When you said the devil ain't shit,
He ain't shit. He ain't shit, sis. He is.
But what? How did we get to the point where you are like on the preacher hit list? Cause I remember them darn preachers don't like you, Jason. They don't like you. I mean, from the preacher to the rev to the bishop to the Lord. And then you be getting banned from Facebook every other week. I mean, how you living?
I can't go live right now. For like, they gave me 6 days and I can't go live. But it's all great because you know I got backup pages and shit. But I ain't gonna even go live. I'm gonna save it until my 30-something days is up with.
What 30-something days? What's that? What you mean?
Oh yeah, they gave me. They told last time they put me in Facebook. You know, I done been in there all the way up to like 45 days. Thus far. So then what they start doing, they start moving your posts to the bottom so nobody can't see them. So I'm out of that phase. So now I can't go live for 60 days, which I've done 20 something. So I got like 38, 39 more days that I can't go live. But if I say hey to somebody, they put me in Facebook jail. Hey,
Jason, how did you get on suspension this time?
The church shit. They be swear. First of all, I ain't never threatened nobody. I ain't threatened nobody. I ain't threatened nobody at all. Okay.
Shit, but somebody said you threatened them.
Yeah, because I posted up the video and I basically cussed the bishops and the pastors out. So they mad at it, which is all gravy, you know, because it ain't gonna stop.
Now, this latest incident, listen, Carlos is on your team. Now, I just want to tell y'all, Jason be stressing his mama out. I see his mama at the grocery store. She said, baby girl, let me talk to you. You know how she talks.
But what Big Los just said in the comments is the exact truth, okay? He said, I can't be controlled by the BS preacher, and I'm a threat. Because the members are so controlled by their bullshit the stuff, shit that they be talking about.
Let me
They don't talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about nothing. Like, I mean, prime example. The joint that I posted, I won't say no names. Everybody know who it is. The mega church. She done turned her head. The mega church here in Winston.
Well,
First,
it's not a mega church anymore.
it's a gym. I probably wasn't supposed to say that out loud, was it? It's a gym. It's the old gym on Renolda. So,
Go still?
what is it? Was it the Nautilus gym on Renolda?
Where?
On Renolda.
Lord, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would be mad too if I left from a $3.3 million church to a gym where you smell like, gym shirts and towels. And I'd be mad too. But don't get mad at me because I'm not stuck in what y'all teach. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at me because thank the Lord I got out of there and I had a mind of my own. But there's still some people in there that's stuck. The man said, kiss my ass in church, and they started throwing money at him. They started making it rain. Like, first of all, I definitely need a church. Okay, if I can get a church to say kiss my ass, and y'all gonna throw money at me, I'm the man for the job.
You know what? My former father-in-law used to always tell me. He said, Carla, that's when I used to be heavy in the church. He said, Carla, and that's how he told you, you know what? Between the two of us, we could get us a damn church. Because that damn Bible back in the pulpit. He said, I just put the money in and you just going to tell them niggas what the hell they want to hear and then we get all the money. And I said, oh, Lord.
Thing to mess them up. I can quote my life probably about 75% of these preachers around here. But I'm not conformed to that old. First of all, you ain't gonna cuss me out and basically tell me to kiss your ass and then think I'm gonna give you some money. No, nigga, you need to do like everybody else do and go get a job. Communion. And you probably like, wait a minute, I wasn't even ready for that serious side. No, but yeah, it's a whole lot.
I haven't been to church. I haven't been to church since the pandemic hit.
You're not missing anything.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because I love my church. Don't get me wrong. I love my pastor.
Mm-hmm.
I love most other people at my church. Let me say that, most.
Right.
But there's some characters in there. And you know me, I'm the one for cussing folk out. So I have to be, I have to be on myself. Because, I love the Lord. But I got a Peter spirit. And, I would slap him up. I would slap somebody. And I said, Lord, I just had to take some time. Because I knew I couldn't be dealing with this baby and going to church. Because my granddaughter, she'll go in that church and it would just probably test all my patience. Then plus the whole getting up and getting her ready and all that. I done tried it several times and I just ain't made it. So when I go back to church, it's going to be an eventful, very happy occasion for me because I ain't been to church since the pandemic. No lie. I went to a funeral too.
So you ain't been to church in almost over 2 years.
I've been going online. I watch my pastor faithfully. Now I watch. But
and I still play at the church, which I won't disclose the name, but I'm about
me neither, but everybody know my church that know me. And I love my church. My church is awesome. My pastor is awesome. Shout out to him right now. My pastor, he real people now. One thing about my pastor, let me tell you what I love about my pastor. Outside of the fact that he's an Aggie. He's an Aggie. We went to school together. So anyway, I love my pastor because my pastor don't hang with the other hoe ass pastor. Hey, glory! Let me tell you one more time. And care what nobody say. Birds of a feather flock together.
Listen.
Now, it's one thing to be associates with somebody, but when you see a gang of men or women,
both of them intertwined together,
you can tell. I don't care, and I'm not talking about that man. I'm just saying in general.
Exactly. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Because listen, example, all my friends apply. Hey, when you see me, you see her. When you see her, you see whomever it is. I don't hang with no chicks that ain't about their life, about taking care of their responsibilities, people that treat people mean, any of those things, because your circle is a reflection of you, right?
That's it. You don't preach two messages right there. You don't even know it. Go ahead. Keep on going.
So your circle is a reflection of you. So my friends are encouragers, go-getters, women who about their business, non-messy ass people.
Exactly.
Okay, and they all love the Lord. Cool. Really love the Lord. Not for show, but okay. Woo! Carlos, listen. So
thank you.
What I'm gonna say is, one thing about my pastor, his homie is his wife. And not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, because I think people should have friends outside of their spouses. But when you see my pastor in the streets, it be him and his wife, or it be him and his friends that really are like happily married and stuff, and ain't on that bullshit. Right. And that's why I'm telling you, I pay attention to stuff like that.
Yeah, that means a lot, because you want to see if your leader. First of all, if you see your leader outside the church, that's what you want to see. You want to be like, you know what? Outside of church, he's not about that. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, if we keep it real though, he'll tell you in a minute. Listen, I ain't from here, and I like his wife. The first time, we had what you call it, vacation Bible school.
Okay.
And she said, I ain't like these women from Western Salem, and if you touch mine, I touch you. Hey, that's my kind of first lady. Listen. You understand me? And see, that's the kind of stuff I like. She's like, don't mess with mine. Don't mess with mine, and I won't have to mess with you. But if you mess with mine, I will mess with you.
That's a
Listen, you know, first ladies be acting like, oh, you know, my husband, he don't, you know, with him. Listen, you need to let these helpers know, bitch.
You better.
I'm going to be in this church. If you mess with my husband, I'll drag you to the front of this church. Get your life in order. And see, that's why I can't be no first lady. That's why I can't be no first lady, because I'll be
need more like that.
Because I'll be like, honey, you can look at them, don't touch them. Okay. But you know, nowadays these brides don't have no kind of boundaries and stuff. And it's one thing if I don't know you, right? Now, I'm just gonna keep it real. If I don't know you, your husband is your situation. I ain't really proving nobody loves you, but I'm just saying, if it just should get it across his mind.
See, this is.
Then you want to come see me. I don't know what I might do. I don't know how I'm gonna act.
Exactly.
But his wife don't know me. But these women,
listen.
smiling at each other's face, hey girl, hey, and then we sleeping with the pastor at the church.
Just fake for no reason. Listen.
The mistresses be at the church, the babies, just all kind of stuff, and I just be blown away.
Yeah. So prime example, the way that these preachers here in Winston-Salem click, wine. When I put the video up,
we're not just gonna say Winston-Salem. This is all over the world, all over the land. Because I had friends tell me the same things all over.
So I don't know if you remember, maybe a year or two ago, the funeral home people got together and were supposed to be doing like a funeral home procession in the city to basically be like, if you don't get it right, this is how you're gonna be riding, basically type situation. Flop, complete flop. I can't say names on here, can I?
Don't you say no names.
One particular whack ass minister got a fake doctorate. You know, you can get a doctorate to be a pastor these days, and you know, for like $199 online. So we just leave it at that. So they don't form some type of. They don't.
I got to give a lesson, girl. Say what you're saying.
They don't form some type of alliance, like 7 different preachers. First of all, and they're supposed to be coming together and having meetings downtown for like save the community, get guns off the streets, that type of deal. Cool. Well, when I posted the vid about the local bishop, evidently it was his friend. The whole entire meeting turned into a meeting about Jason Todd. Well, my friend happened to be in this meeting. Calls me from
I'm about to choke on this pound. Good now.
Calls me from Facebook Messenger video chat. Like, he's going the hell off. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't gonna be talking. Like, yo, bro, like, what's the problem? Bro, like, X over here talk about you at this meeting. I told you ain't gonna be talking about my bro. So what you see on my page, I've been tagging. We'll just call him for keepsake, no names, Gold Tooth here. So I've been trying to set up my own roundtable meeting. Like, since y'all want to have a meeting about me, why don't y'all just invite me? Let me be a part so I can answer every single question that you need to be answered. You ain't gotta go around. Like, I'm that type of person. I will sit down with you and y'all keep soup and y'all stinking cologne.
Wait, did you see what Carlos said on here? He said it's the men and women. Dudes out here secretly sleeping with the male pastors. Now listen.
Let me tell you something, my brother ain't.
Listen, y'all. Oh, listen. Being love towards it.
He telling
Look, why you had to come out here? Why you had to come bust the people in the mouth like that? Listen.
But he's telling the truth, though. He is telling the truth. Listen, that.
Yeah, I can tell y'all stuff.
First of all,
about some of these preachers that I know for a fact, but I keep my mouth shut because that ain't my business. Who is married and partaking of some booty time with the male time, or vice versa, because some of y'all first ladies is jumping the fence too, but I'm gonna be quiet.
There's a whole lot of carpet munchers out here these days. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord. Don't call them. Jason, you can't call people.
My bad. It's a whole lot of.
Oh God! I can't. Listen, I'm in my brownie that the sweet truth made me. So I can't. What's going on? I don't want that.
It came out.
I don't want that.
I couldn't pull it back. It was too late. My bad.
Well, I left a particular church many, many moons ago because some things disturbed my spirit. But what disturbed me more than anything was it disturbed my mama's spirit. Let me explain. My mama's a real Christian. She ain't one of these fake,
right.
Like, so, I mean, not to say she, everybody got their shit with them. But what I'm saying is my mama is tied up to Jesus. You hear me? I mean, she tied up to him. Okay?
Julie the same way. Julie the
okay, listen. So when my mama walked in the church, this is my mama. My mama don't gossip. She don't know nothing about nothing. Okay? She don't know what's being said about this pastor, that pastor. Because she be home chilling. She go to church, she work, she go home. Right? This is when she was working. This was years ago. Me, my mom, my kids, my auntie, who's also a preacher.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Aunt Pat Creed. Anybody know my Aunt Trish? Y'all know. Yo, she can look at you, honey, and see something. I mean, no games. Honey, she walked up in there. She looked, honey. When I looked up, she was gone. My auntie. So I said, what happened? My mama just sitting over there wiping her. Mom, what's up? My mama just sweating in the church. Sweating. Damn, what's going on? I'm thinking she in the spirit. Child, we get out there. My mama said, oh, she said, I'm sick on my stomach. Honey, my mama said, honey, the spirit of the devil was in that church. And listen, I'm not one to say, but I'm telling you, my aunt walked up out that church because she couldn't take it. And my mama, who I listen to my mama, but she ain't lied to me yet. My mama said, you have to come away from over there. And that's how she talked to. She from the church. You got
But
she
you
said,
knew.
You take over this.
Mama said it. You knew it was time to go, did you?
And then after that, I started paying attention to things. I was like, oh. And she was like, listen, you can't be under the under shepherd of somebody who's doing the same stuff you doing. Now, it's one thing for, a person to be human. And a lot of the stuff that Christians think is wrong is not really wrong, like drinking.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with drinking.
Hell no.
And to be honest, it ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed, but we ain't even gonna get on that conversation.
Don't get me.
Because it's no different than taking these painkillers people take, these mental health medicines, all this different stuff that people do to regulate themselves. If it comes from a doctor, they accept it. But herb comes from the ground.
You're right. And you can use
alcohol. And if I'm sitting in my house drinking wine or wherever, and I ain't bothering nobody. Now, it's one thing when you are drunk and all those things, but the Bible says do everything in moderation, everything, right?
I'm moderately drinking my drink at home.
I ain't bothering nobody, right? And that's how I live. I live in the land of common sense. I believe in the word, but I believe a lot of the stuff that we have been conditioned to believe as far as church and religion.
The word, when you said common sense, that's what a lot of people don't have.
And people get upset when I say this, but that's right. Because
they got it. They get it. We just don't get it for some reason.
When we was in Africa chilling, being queens and kings and things, I'm not gonna get on that.
I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off. They got real wine for communion.
I love white people church. And they bring you the bread and something they have bugs. That's the little thing.
You be thinking you at Outback.
You ain't gonna bring me no grape juice. They bring you real.
And they got real wine, okay? And they don't have no cheap wine when they do it either.
And I love it. I grew up in a mixed church. And so, this whole, yeah.
I play.
It's something going to Baptist church. I just be like, sometimes I be tired. And you know what I like most about going to church online?
Mm-hmm.
I could turn off that damn praise and worship because some of them motherfuckers don't need to be up there singing. No way. I just said it. Okay, that's it. I wasn't supposed to say the MF word, but it just get in my spirit. When people be up there praising the Lord and can't sing. Be up there hollering and carrying on. Because you such and such uncle, auntie, sister, brother, whatever, and you know he ain't gonna be up there.
You make sure you see that preacher. This preacher, I posted a video of this preacher. This nigga crooned his whole sermon. I ain't get shit out of this sermon, okay? He in there, what the fuck? Like, who? Ain't nobody getting saved off no messages like that. Nobody.
And I don't like that. I don't like that. And that's because I didn't grow up like that. I don't like all that.
Yeah, sound like you need a peppermint or something,
Oh,
right?
no, sound like a cat hair in your throat or something. I'm like,
Hairballs. You know, nobody want to listen to nobody who got.
people be like, oh, God, he's bitching me. I'll be like, well, what is saying? Okay. So, listen. Jason, stop messing with them people. I can't tell you what to do. You going.
You know, I try to bring awareness. I don't want people to be so blind no more. I was blind for a long time. I'm gonna leave it at that. 'Cause that's a whole nother conversation right there. I was blind for a long time. I'm not blind no more. I want other people not to be blind. I ain't gonna try to pull you to where I'm at. I just don't want them dumb asses to be blind, because it's some blind people that's been part of these churches for years. So blind you can't even say nothing to them because they be ready to fight you.
But you know what? I don't, I respect church. Churches do a lot. I love church for the most part. But I don't like how old black people at church run ramshot. And when I say run ramshot, case in point. At the church that I attend now, there is a person there who, to me, she can be downright rude sometimes, rude, but just the way she acts. And people don't say nothing to her, but that's how she is. She blah, blah, blah. She did this, and that. No,
I
I didn't grow up that way. Listen. I'm not your child. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. It's cool.
We can have a
Don't you never reprimand me in front of my children or try to reprimand me in front of other grown people.
It's gonna be a
If
problem.
you got something to say to me, take it to the side, baby. Let's talk about it. And that's how I am, because I would never disrespect an elderly person unless
You disrespect me.
and then it's on me.
Yeah. Everything
But
else.
I had a lady, literally, I had on, how I dress. And when I go to church, I dress appropriately. It's not like I dress inappropriately for church.
Mhm.
And when I say inappropriately, y'all know what I mean. Because, to me, I was brought up that you dress your best for church.
Right.
And I do dress my best. And I don't have anything against people who go to church in jeans or casual or whatever. I think that's cool. I think it's great, actually, because it does allow people to come as they are. That's cool.
Right.
But as for me, when I go to God's house, if I get dressed up to go to the club, I'm sure enough getting dressed up to go to my daddy's house. That's just how I feel. So I'm going to put on something cute when I go to church. Okay?
That's it.
At no time do you come up and pull my skirt down in front of folk, in front of you. And then when I slap your hand, you don't understand. You say I'm being disrespectful, ma'am. I'm a whole grown ass woman with children. And
Let me tell you something. I got a story for you right now. And people be thinking, okay, so people don't be believing in false prophets.
that's the part, Carlos.
These churches are not. Oh,
That's the part.
that's major, and that's a major key. Prime example. I never forget. It was me, my bishop, and my dad. My dad was the armor bearer. Went to this church in Greensboro. He got up. First of all, I had been at the same church I was for like 25 plus years. 25 plus years, I may have missed maybe 4 Sundays. Maybe. And that might be pushing it. When the guy was like, I got a word for you. Cool. This guy called me up to the front. I never forget. Oh, this is why I tell people all the time, don't be scared to say how you feel. You are not going to hell for saying how you feel. The guy called me up in the front, and the church was packed. Church probably had a little small church, about 75 people, but it was capacity, I'm sure. Got a word for you. I'm like, okay, cool. This man looked at me in my eyes and said, let me tell you something right now. You need to be more faithful to your ministry. That's your issue. You are not faithful. I stopped him in front of all 75 people. His musicians, armor bearers, and everything. Let me tell you something, nigga. You are lying. I said, I've been in this church over 25 plus years. I'm here every Wednesday, every Bible study, every choir rehearsal. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that I ain't faithful. My dad looked at me. My dad did the old usher stance, put his hands behind his back. He said, "You right, son. I never stepped foot back into that church." To this day, I see that man, and I wish he would say something to me. I push him down, Carla. I push him down. But people got to realize you do not have to take what these preachers and apostles say to you, because it's 75% of them that don't even have a calling for the shit.
Right, Lowe's, right is right. And I mean, I know y'all have heard me tell the story, or maybe I haven't, where I was faithful at a church for a long, and when I say a long time, I did prison ministry. I was on this ministry. I was on that ministry. I was always at the church. I taught the children. I was at Bible study. I mean, I was doing a lot. Now, sometimes I did not pay my tithe because I had a husband who was not saved. Okay. And saved, you know what I'm saying? He didn't attend church or any of that stuff. And sometimes I had to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't give money to the church if it was something that had to be going on in our household or had to be taken care of, because, they don't teach you that, but you
But hold
are
on.
listening to
You
your
said
spouse.
you was faithful at the church, right?
Huh?
You
Yeah,
was
but I'm saying, I told him.
you was tithing your time to the church.
Yes, and
What
my
it's all about.
talent. Yeah. I mean, on street teams, doing all kind of stuff, like dragging my kids, whether it was hot, cold, whatever. My children literally grew up in this church, right? So, my husband had got laid off at the time, and I was like, oh my God, I was paying all the bill. It was rough. It was just temporary. So out of all my times at this church, I went to the church. I hadn't even thought about it. Somebody said, well, go ask the church for the money for your light bill. This is what I needed money for, my light bill. This is what I'm talking about. I went in there, I asked. I got called into the office. Sure, come up to the church. We're going to talk to you about your request. Okay. I get in there, boy, when I tell you I got lectured for 30 minutes about the fact that I'm not a faithful tither. Now, I was at that church all the time. I'm going to say that one more time. All the time.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it just kind of left me feeling, and I understand that, Black churches,
Go ahead and say it.
They do. That's how they, so, and I understand that it takes money to run everything. I do.
Right.
But you can't make people feel guilty when they decide that they're not going to pay money, but they are giving you 98% of their time and talents all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now let's flip to the church I'm at now. When I got laid off, I needed money with my light bill. I told them I needed money for my light bill. Honey, they came in there, brought me in there, wrote me a check, and said, if you need anything else, you let us know, sister.
You
Huh?
had a good one, and it ain't even all about.
I am, and I tell people that all the time. My pastor, he really is about teaching people how to work their finances too. That's another thing about him, because he used to be an accountant, and he's really into showing people what to do with their money. Because it's one thing to have money, but if you got money and don't know what to do with it, what good is it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So, and a lot of preachers don't want to go down that road. Because what if you being financially responsible means you can't tie to this church necessarily?
I'm telling you, man, you listen. You just preach your trial sermon today.
But anyway, I'm not gonna get on there. I'm not gonna get on that.
That's another sermon. That's another podcast.
I want you to be safe out in these streets, because you got these preachers riled up.
Listen.
You got them riled up. I see they keep blocking my brother on social media and just all the things. Yeah, and you know what, Lowe's, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There are some good ministers out here. And I mean, shout out. There's so many good ministers, but I'm going to tell you, a lot of the ministers that I really love are female. Like, y'all know my pastor. I mean, I can call his name. He don't care. Chad Armstrong. He's amazing.
Yeah,
Then I got Gloria Samuels. I love her.
Cause she
You
is.
hear what I say? Because she keep it real.
Yeah.
Now, and that's one thing, and this is what I'm talking about. If a minister is going to correct you, they're not going to correct you in front of everybody. If God really got something to say,
Pull me to the side.
why would you do it in for air my business out in front of everybody? That's not of God.
That's,
How you think?
that's Greenleaf.
Child, the devil. And then y'all be putting up with that man.
Ain't no way.
Like, you know, when I took them naked pictures, you know, remember that time I took them naked pictures the other day and I told my pastor so fast? He still ain't said nothing to me. He just look at me and laugh. Because what the hell he gonna do? I ain't your child.
And you're a grown ass woman.
Listen, you better be glad I didn't really get loose with it. But I was being because I love my mama. I love my mama. You know what? It's about the anniversary of them pictures. I'm going to post them again just with people.
Do it.
In this here time coming out the pandemic.
Hold on, Bit.
A fat girl flesh. Ain't gonna mess with nobody.
Right. Bit Low said he got blocked by a bishop. Hey, we on the come up. We moving. We moving in the right direction.
No! Oh yeah, you did tell me you got blocked by a bishop.
Big Low, I'm gonna call you about that later.
I'm about to throw up this drink. I'm done. Jason, before we get off, I got one more question for you and we out.
Oh hell.
No, this is a good question.
What is it?
So, you out here doing comedy and DJing and, you know, you hustling. You're hustling to take care of your family and you just really, I'm proud of you because you are not deterred by people, not even your own mom.
That's it.
And I respect that. But what is it? What's the end game for Jason? Like when people say Jason Tuttle, besides thinking, oh, he a fool, because that's the first thing that anybody ever say. You know Jason Tuttle, girl, he a fool.
Right.
But what else, Jason, do you want people to know about you honestly from the horse's mouth? What do you want people to know? What do you think of yourself?
From the horse's mouth, I want people to always know that Jason loves his wife, he loves his kids, and he will go to war for his family. At the end of the day, I'm a family man. I laugh and joke, talk shit all day long, but anything else, people know that Jason is a family man. When it comes to family, that's it. That's all I care about. As long as my family good, I'm caring about it. I'm caring about nothing else. Honestly, like, and people gonna know that I'm a solid person. Like I ain't gonna be out here. I'm the type of person. If somebody talking shit about you, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on one
Now
second.
you might be late as hell like me. Now you be late, now nigga. But outside of that, cause that's my fault too. You know that's my flaw.
Hey, all day, every day. But I'm solid. You know what I'm saying? And I want people to always. I just had to happen the other week. Somebody called themselves talking to me about somebody else. I said, hold on. I called the person. I said, okay, now you can talk about it.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
You're gonna never feel comfortable with talking to me about somebody who is on my squad ever.
Right. Exactly. And that's why sometimes I have to tell people because I've had friends say, well, you don't never defend me. And I be saying, you know, I defend you outside of where you have to see it all the time.
Yep.
I'm the friend that when somebody says something, I be like, yo, don't listen, she good people.
Yeah,
or he good people. And if you don't like them, that's your situation with them. That's not mine. And that be the end of the conversation.
and that's how
You know what I'm saying? And you know, Jason, because you know you didn't experience with me. I know people talk about me, and I do not give a fuck.
No.
Now, I don't. Because I'm just going to continue to be who I am, which is loving and kind and genuine. Exactly. All right? And God have taught me, my mama taught me how to be a lady, and my daddy taught me how to be an ass whooper. Which one you want? Because if you push the right button, you better thank God for God. You better thank God for God. That's what I tell people all the time. He really have changed me. Because people who knew me when I was younger versus people who know me now will not believe that I used to throw hands. But Jason, you know, I done beat people bitches' asses around here, around this Winston-Salem Trey Foe for thinking that they could step on my toes. Don't do it. And I'm 49 now, and I'm too cute to fight, and my knees ain't the best.
That's why we walking around with these bags right here, okay?
But I do thank God for changing my life, and that's why I say I do thank for the people that took time for me. You know, rest in peace, James Linville. That was my spiritual father for a long time. You know, I used to love Reverend Linville, love him. He passed away, last year? Year for last year.
If I got a couple of people that I'd like to shout out real quick before we go.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Most definitely Carlos, like Big Los.
You know.
Always, like we all got that one person that call us like, nigga, you doing too much. Slows. Him, Oldie Shay Q Mark Ray, the guy who taught me how to play drums. And
I love Mark. Yeah. My church.
Like Rashard Jenkins, people like that. You gotta always pay homage to people like that, and I appreciate them. Like, and I look up to him more than I would any, pastor and bishop, because they done me so dirty, growing up. And when you grow up, you don't know how dirty you've been done until you got out of a situation sometimes. And
start seeing how real people treat you. Right. That's like with relationships and everything. And that's why I tell people your church family is literally, they really are your family. Mm-hmm. Whether it's dysfunctional or not, just like your family. If you really like in these church streets, the people at that church become your family. You know what I mean? And just like with your real family, sometimes you have to tell your family, you better sit your ass down and watch how you talk to me. Exactly. And I have to do that. You do that with your real family sometimes, don't you? Yeah. So you can't do it with the church folk. Listen.
Exactly.
I know I got the spirit of the Lord upon me, but I'll snatch your ass through this tabernacle if you get me shook. And you have to talk to people like that, because people don't understand that, hey, baby, I'm just, no. Some people don't understand that. Some people, you have to talk to them.
That's it.
Your toenails. Huh?
For who I have become.
I just thank God. I thank God. Listen, cheers to God. He understands. He turned water into wine, not grape juice, and I love him.
Turn my water.
Yes. Huh?
Turn my water into liquor.
I'm not fooling with you. Well, Jason, I thank you.
I thank you.
These people, they're gonna be showing up talking now.
Let them talk.
But see, but you know what? We did a tasteful show. Didn't we do a tasteful show?
But
I only cussed like 10 times. I only cussed 10 times. I ain't drunk. Everything is well. And we're gonna keep climbing up. Not backwards. We're going forward. I just want to shout out, like you said, Los, all these people who have made things possible for me to be right here, right now, at this moment. Most importantly, the G-O-D. The G-O-D, my daddy, my big brother Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, because that's the one that keeps me in check.
I'm trying to tell you.
People don't give the Holy Spirit all its due, but the Holy Spirit sometimes it will literally sit on my chest and make me sit down somewhere when I be wanting to really be 1991 Carla.
Listen.
But people don't want to have that conversation. People, real Christians will tell you, baby, we done check. It's a lot of stuff we had to give up and come through and get through and still growing through. Cause I still like to screw, honey. I ain't got no husband, but damn it.
Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
I ain't hurt nobody. Listen. So anyway, we supposed to get off here. I love you, Jason.
I love you too, Carla. I appreciate you for having me on the show tonight. I hope you say my.
And I wish you the best, and I can't wait. I hate that I cannot be with y'all at the show, but shout out my friend Rhonda and Sam are getting married. I don't know if you know Sam. Yeah. Rhonda, yeah. My homegirl Rhonda. I'm in the West, so I got to be there.
Get it done. I take some photos for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that one. But I just can't miss. I better tell them I walk away before the others. Listen, yes, Los, yes. Yes, I mean, I love the Lord, but I am a person. I'm a human being. And you can only go so far with me because I'm going to stop here.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we out of here. Until next time.
Black Power. Enjoyed it.